What's going on, NBA All Around Talk Show fam? This your boy Dominic Cruz coming at you with another live episode of, again, the NBA All Around. Today, I got three guests with me. I got Chris, I got CJ, and I got Darren. We got lots to talk about. NBA playoffs, the hottest topic in the basketball world today. And, of course, everybody saw that performance last night in the Boston Celtics Wizards game. And we know who we're going to talk about. We already know who we're going to talk about. So, yeah. But anyway, let's get straight to it. Last night, Isaiah Thomas scored a playoff career of 53 points. The guy went off. And you know what? He carried his team from a 16-point deficit that the Wizards had over Celtics and willed this team to the W. I want to start with Chris. What do you make of Isaiah Thomas's performance with the Celtics, and do you think, and if he continues at a high level, do you see this as a sweep?
Okay, so I know you a homer, so I'm not even going. I'm not going to say sweep anything. Okay, we'll talk about sweeps. We'll talk about sweeps a little later, but I'm gonna tell you this. Okay, so your man went. Let's just go light for him. He went, 18, 33 from the field. Motherfucker dropped 29 points in the fourth quarter in overtime. Y'all know how many points John Wall had in fourth quarter in overtime? Like, anybody know the answer to that? Anybody want to raise their hand?
0.
Oh, he had 5.
5?
Okay.
5.
So he had 5, right? Now, and for my people that's gonna say, well, they had Bradley Beal on them. They had they had everybody. They pulled the bench out for him. So when they guarded each other, John Wall and Isaiah Thomas guarded each other in fourth quarter and overtime. Your man's had 16 of that 29 on John Wall's head. Okay, so we're gonna make sure that John Wall takes these, he take these L's for the 16 he gave up to my man's. It's like 5'7" with the shoes off. Okay, you know what I'm saying? He went 40% from the 3-point line. He had 2 turnovers. Y'all know how many turnovers John Wall had, man? Yeah.
Go ahead. I think it was. Go ahead.
Somebody take it. Oh, it was 5. So he had more turnovers than your man's. Okay. He had less points than your man. He shot worse than your man's. And when he was on the floor, he had a -3 plus minus, and your man Isaiah Thomas had a, had a +10. So what I'm gonna need to do is hear some respect. Okay, put on my man's name. Okay. I don't want to hear nothing else about him not being a top 5 point guard when he averaging 30, okay, in the playoffs. All right. I don't want to hear nothing else about their defense when Boston is like a top 3 defensive team in the league. We're just gonna make sure that everybody understands respect is the word, okay? Have some respect for your mans. Put 53 points down for his sister, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. And I'm gonna let her go from there. But we had to make sure everybody had the facts before we got Kyrie stands up in here talking about him being better than Isaiah Thomas. we ain't about to do this. Okay, so go ahead, man. I'm done.
All right, let's go with let's go CJ.
Honestly, fellas, like Isaiah Thomas, this isn't surprising. Like, the dude thrives off motivation. The dude plays with a big chip on his shoulder. Been doing that since he was in Sacramento, been doing that in Phoenix. So this really don't surprise me. Obviously he's going through what he's going through with the family situation and all that still, but like, I watched this guy, and it's like it was a very legendary performance to watch. Like, you're watching this, you're like, yo, is this for real? Like, is he really doing this? And there's nothing that the Wizards can do about it. Like, they tried switching. They tried Gortat, mismatch. They tried Markieff Morris, mismatch. Like, there's nothing that this guy was scared of. What really impressed me with Isaiah, he's relentless. Like, the dude was taking some shots, hitting the ground, but guess what? He kept coming. He kept attacking them. Like, those guys was no threat to him whatsoever. Like, so that's my thing with Isaiah. Like, I'm actually rooting for him. And yes, I am from Boston, but watching this is very exciting, man. It's entertaining. This is good basketball to watch.
It's bigger than LeBron James.
Oh, yo, Boston and Washington, right? Yeah, Boston and Washington right now, like this Boston and Washington matchup right now, like this is giving the NBA ratings and views right now. This is the best series that's out right now. I mean, unless like the Spurs and the Rockets could come up with something, but like right now, this is the best series to watch right now.
Okay. What about you, Darian? What's your take on that?
All right, man. So I'm a quote Ti. You know, Ti said on motivation. He said 5'9" with the soul of a 6'4" nigga. and that's exactly that describes Isaiah Thomas to a T, man. Like you when you're that small going against Giants, man, and you putting up 53, there's not any way you can discredit that. Like there is no way you can discredit that. Not only they came from a 16-point deficit, and it looked like the Wizards had it. Like it looked like the Wizards had it. Now I will say Bill didn't show up, you know, and the communication on defense it just wasn't there because every time he got on the switch, there was no help. Gortat
D,
to the
wait,
ground.
D, hold up. I'm gonna let you finish. Hold on, I'm about to pass this back. Avery Bradley got hurt. I don't want to hear nothing about Bradley Beal today. Nothing. Not one word about Bradley Beal. Okay, not 1 cent paid to his name. Okay, Avery Bradley hurt. Bradley Beal didn't show up. It was even. Continue, Darren. You know what I'm saying? I just want to make sure everybody understands that. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and continue, man.
For sure. I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 100%, dog. And it's just to that point, man, you can argue that that the Wizards have more talent, but as a team, Boston is the ultimate team from defense to ball movement to everything. The Wizards, they I don't know, they look lost. They look like they don't know what to do. They don't look ready. You know, that's all I have on that. They don't look ready.
So do you guys see this? Do you guys see the Celtics winning this series, or do you guys still question if they can get past the Wizards? Let me go and start with you, CJ.
Honestly, like I see them winning the series only for the biggest mismatch that they have going in their favor is depth. Like they have the depth to, beat the Wizards. Like you watch Washington, and it's like, what do they have off the bench to offer? Like the only thing I see the only thing I see is Oubre, and he's not a go-to guy. Like it's not like they go to him for buckets. Like all these guys. When you watch Washington, they all feed off John Wall's, penetrating and dishing. Like he sets all these guys up. So besides Bradley Beal, no one else can create their own shot on that team. So I mean, I don't know, man. Like I really see Boston having this series kind of easy. Like I want to say 6 games the most, really. Like that's the only thing I see.
Celtics and 6
games between
Celtics and 6?
Celtics and 6.
Celtics and 6. All right.
There you go. This motherfucker,
man. All I gotta say is that's facts. See, I'm still giving the Wizards 2, but I gotta say this about the Celtics right now because they're the Wizards start off hot, but the minute John Wall slows down, he gets fatigued. Everybody starts to get all scattered, and Gortat, he can only dominate for like a half, and then all of a sudden the high pick and roll comes into a factor, and then he's getting his ass beat. So
that's true.
So with this, I mean, I'm gonna keep it Celtics in 6 because I'm just being safe. But I know somebody in All Around Talk Show and somebody else in Cooler Talk who is also a Celtics fan we wouldn't mind seeing Celtics in 4.
Oh, okay. Y'all got brooms, man. I'm gonna let D go because you over there homering it up. Hey, D, go ahead, man.
All right, so
okay, by the way, sorry. By the way, we got the other guy coming in real soon. He is downloading the app, so he's gonna hop in real soon. So just give y'all a heads up. But go ahead, D.
What up? All right, so I don't want to count John Wall out, but at this point, I can't deny Isaiah Thomas either. Like this man, he's ultimate, man. Like the dude, I remember in the Bulls series, excuse my language. This nigga said it's over with for these motherfuckers. Like,
He did say
that.
He did.
He lit. But then again, I think John Wall as a player, I feel like he's transcended enough to at least get them two. I don't see a sweep. I do not see a sweep, but I think he's transcended enough to get them two. Now, I think if they want to make it more competitive, everyone else needs to show up, because if not, like, that best backcourt in the league shit is not, no.
I do
Sorry,
agree. Bill. I do agree. I mean, Bradley Beal has been an extreme disappointment, not with with this series, but he's been disappearing all this time, and all I gotta say is that when he got Avery Bradley clamping down on you, I mean, he made John Wall look like his son.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
he's a monster.
What's going on, man?
What's up, bro?
All right, so we got Manny on the line. We got him on the line. We got Manny. We got Manny here. So we talking about Isaiah Thomas's performance, his 53-point performance, and the Celtics. But since I got these guys' take on Isaiah Thomas and his 53-point performance, what do you make of it?
Man, this is a different kind of basketball going on right now, dude. You don't usually hear losing. Only other person I know of that lost a family member was Jordan. He went and played baseball after something like that happened to him. So I ain't never seen nothing really like this for somebody to lose somebody so close and really use that as fuel. You use a lot of things as fuel. Never seen somebody use a loss to really put past, like he refusing to lose. You know what I'm saying? He having his way with the game. He controlling the whole pace, and it's like, man, it's like he reached a new level or something like that, man. Like by being in that situation, going through that. Like
he did say that being in the gym, balling out, is his only way to escape what he's feeling. But when he gets out, which he doesn't want to get out of the gym, he has to go through reality. So, we can understand why he is accelerating at such a high level. Another question for you is, do you still see the Celtics winning this series? And if so, how many games?
Right now, the way they playing, it's like the Wizards not playing like loser basketball to me. Like they're not. At the end of the day, they being coached by Scotty Brooks, and they kind of throwing that whole Kevin Durant, Westbrook, ISO, y'all figure it out thing between Bradley Beal and John Wall. But even then, it's like that has won the Thunder a lot of games, and they could win the Wizards a lot of games because they got that amount of talent. And I don't think the Wizards are playing bad basketball. I just think Boston, they keep pushing over with the momentum they got right now. I'm giving it 6 games, man, for Boston right now. For what I see, they ain't been to Washington yet. But
Celtics in 6. But you know what? Wizards down 0-2. You guys say that they'll rebound. Celtics in 6, excuse me. I've had a long day, so do not get it twisted, fellas. Do not get it twisted. But, we're talking about the Wizards going down 0-2. And what do the Wizards need to do, to get through this hump? I mean, they do play tomorrow, and then they have a 3-day rest. If they are down, what are some of the things that, they can do to change, to tie the series? CJ, I want to start with you.
It's basics for them pretty much. Like, one thing they need to start doing is stop fouling Isaiah. Like, try to play more man up, straight up with him, because Isaiah's getting to the basket with no problem, and he's finishing with the contact. So try to stop him from scoring so easily as far as not fouling him. Don't put him on the free throw line. Force him to make shots over you. That's one thing. But it's hard for Washington, man, because it's that depth. The depth is really killing them right now. They don't have enough productive bodies. Like people keep forgetting they brought in Brandon Jennings to help out. He's not doing nothing. They brought in he's not doing nothing. They got Jason Smith in there. I mean, he did a little bit yesterday, but like they don't have that help. Otto Porter, he's off and on. Like he actually played good yesterday, but I mean, they need more consistency out of their bench. And it's hard for them because they don't have any depth right now.
Okay. Darian.
Well, for one, they're gonna need Markieff Morris. Stop, man. I have an issue with this man.
Oh, here we go.
I have an issue with this man.
Waiting on this.
Like, for one, I'm gonna just take it back to last series. He called Paul Millsap a crybaby and got his ass tore up every other game after that. That's one thing. Like, that's one thing. And now Al Horford is killing him.
Yeah,
he is killing him, man.
Yeah. That's like
that's one. That's just one thing. And for two, Otto Porter, they have to run Boston off 3-point line because I had no idea Boston could shoot like this. Maybe I missed something, but they've been shooting really good. And
they've been shooting really good.
Yeah. Well, yeah, sure.
That surprised me.
Yeah, like I'm like, goddamn, like, and they got to do something. They got to do something with Marcus Smart as well. I don't know what, but that man is making an impact on both sides, both ends of the ball, and just them as a collective group. They just need to. People just need to show up, hit shots.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
So man, what's your take on that?
Dude, the way I see the games going, when they start off, and this something like probably something real small, but to me, they start off the game using Gortat so much, and he banged it down there with them so much at the beginning of the game, and when it come down to the end of the game, it's like Brad and Wall just want to take every shot they supposed to shot. Just like my man just listed off everybody that's being held accountable. You got BJ, you got Kelly Oubre out there for going, I'm saying, he a rookie. Like, I don't think Kelly Oubre should be outperforming so many, I'm saying, some of the dudes on the team have been proving themselves in this league so long, like Markieff, like that. But like, our things is keeping Gortat involved, because I mean, he be playing hard and he play big. He not gonna get them everything. He not the answer. You could see how the game goes from, okay, the Wizards in control, and then once they start losing control, Bradley Beal and John Wall is trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Hero ball.
So I do agree. That is a very interesting point, actually. The Celtics do start off slow, and then they find a way to get after Gortat, and they slow him down, and then giving John Wall and Bradley Beal like all this energy to go off, and then at the end of the game we see the results as Celtics winning. I mean, I call that great coaching by Brad Stevens, because he's actually been out coaching Scott Brooks, who actually coached the dynamic trio Durant, Westbrook, and James Harden. So we're starting to see the same pattern in a kind of way. But I want to go to you, Chris. What do you make of this Wizards down 0-2? Do you think what do you think they need to change?
So D already know how I get down, so I'm about to make this quick. Celtics played 9 people last night. Okay, 6 of them shot over 40%. What are you doing? Okay, how am I letting 6 guys shoot over 40%? How am I letting the long-haired bandit, Mr. I broke Kevin Love's arm myself, get 100% from the floor?
Gotta let it go, man. Gotta let it go.
He shot 100% from the floor, fam. 100%. Like, not 99, not 98, 100%. Okay, you got A pluses out there on the floor last night. All right. They had 26 assists as a team. All right. Nobody had over 4 assists. Everybody just gave the ball up. So I'm looking at the numbers. I'm like, okay, well, it got to be some green light up in here somewhere. Maybe there's some positive things we can build on out here. I'm looking at Washington, right? I'm like, okay, you got 2 people that's shooting terrible from the three-point line. It's funny, we was talking about the Celtics three-point shooting. You would think it was great, except Marcus Smart and Avery Bradley couldn't hit the ocean last night, and you decided you ain't going to make them shoot. You're going to let them get to the hole, but you're going to leave Al Horford wide open. You're going to back up off Isaiah Thomas. Like, who's coaching these guys, man? Like, what you want me to do, man? Scott Brooks out there looking like, what's your man's name in Oklahoma? What's his name? Billy. Billy. Yeah. Young Billy out here. They looking like the same guy.
I forgot his name. He trash too.
I forgot it on purpose. I knew his name. So it was I'm like, because I heard y'all bring up something that was sounding real familiar. That's why I was nodding my head. He was like, man, John Wall out there balling, and then he just gets tired, and then they don't know what to do. Who that sound like, man?
Russ.
Okay, so if that's what we're doing out here, I want to hear this, man. I told y'all last segment, your man's caught 16 out of 29 in the fourth quarter, bro. I don't care. I don't care how tired John was. He's supposed to be the best defensive guard in the league. He's supposed to be out watching people's paychecks. He told me Reggie Jackson get paid too much. Well, nigga, you caught 16. I don't want to hear it. Okay?
Let me say
Don't
this.
sleep.
If you look at Dennis Schroeder numbers from last series too, and I hate to keep referring back to last series, but if you look at Dennis Schroeder's number, that man ate on John Wall as well.
I'm just saying.
Killed him.
I need some money.
Killed him.
I'm not trying to hear 40 and 14. I'm not trying to hear 40 and 14, Dom. Okay, Dom? I don't care about his numbers. All right? I don't want to hear nothing about 40 and 14 when you catching the whole 29 piece with the biscuit and the mashed potatoes, fam. I don't care, man. Extra crispy, man. It was extra crispy. All right, man. All right, come on, man.
That was good.
Get your man's out of here, man.
No, man.
Play some defense. That's what you got to do.
Yeah,
Play
man,
some
you know,
defense.
This is more thing. I don't know if
you can kind of say it's similar to Kyrie Irving on defense. I'm not gonna lie.
But Charles Barkley and Nick Wilkins, the only 2 other players to drop 50 in the playoffs. Period.
All right, Allen did as well against the Bulls in the first round.
I'm sitting here trying to find. My man showed the stats. So I was like, it had to be more people, but it's
No. I think Manny Wright, I think, exceeded 50. That's what they said. They're the only 2 people to exceed 50. I know Brian dropped 50 on Boston. I know that brings back bad memories. But yeah, Manny Wright, I think Manny Wright.
No, Ray Allen dropped 51, actually. It's only
so it's 51?
Anyway,
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah.
That's a short list of people to be on. So all this is all props going out to IT, man. I know it's we can say who John Wall got cooked by last series, but I don't think I can name anybody that's going to stop what IT got going on right now.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, no, Manny. No, Manny, they not. The problem is John like counting people's money. Like this ain't like John has literally questioned how much somebody should make in the NBA, bro. I refuse to allow this to go unchecked. If you question the cat's paychecks, I'm expecting you to go get the dub against a dude that's 5'7" with his shoes off, man. Shoes off, he's 5'7".
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
All I'm gonna say is this: like, I would be very surprised if I do see the Celtics win in a sweep. But I'm always gonna say Celtics in 6. That's just what I see. And if it goes into 7, then I don't see the Celtics winning the series. That's just how I see it.
Okay.
But let's get out of the Celtics talk and let's move on to the other game last night. Warriors versus the Utah Jazz. So we gonna do this real quick. Now, did the Warriors, let me just ask this real quick. Did the Warriors, did they play around with their food last night? I want to go around. I want to start with you, Chris.
I'm not talking about this game. I'm not doing it. I'm telling y'all what's going to happen.
Did they play around with their food yesterday? I mean, that wasn't a convincing win.
Hey man, your boy Gordon Hayward. Hey, I remember that graphic I showed of Gordon Hayward shooting numbers.
Yeah.
Your man shot 4-15 from the floor last night, dog.
Facts. Facts.
He looked
He
scared.
did.
He looked scared when he came up.
4 for 15.
I saw a couple plays where Gordon got the ball on the elbow, bro. He was looking to pass, even though he was wide open for jumpers. Because he was so tired. He was tired of getting locked up. Like, he was out there like, man. Like, I knew.
Thank you.
After I say this, I'm done. I'm about to let y'all cook because y'all already know how I feel about this. This is gonna be a sweep. All right, get the broom. Get on the brooms. Okay. After this, look, I knew this series was over when they asked Warriors players about who they wanted to play, and they said the Clippers because it's nothing to do with Utah. Okay? I already knew what time it was. Because they was like, you know how usually when you get asked that question, you get a political answer. Oh, it don't matter who we play. We out there. We're going to respect our opponent. We're going to get the job done. They was like, look, fam, I ain't really got that much time. We only going to be here in this dang 4 games. So I at least wanted to have something to do. But this nigga Matt Barnes said, I think they got an Olive Garden out there. You know how disrespectful that is? Y'all disrespect. Man, fuck out of here, man. I'm straight, man. Y'all go ahead and talk about this, man.
Go ahead, D.
All right, so I just like to point out of the big 4, I don't think anyone even scored 20 points.
Steph
had
did.
17.
I think Steph had 22, didn't he?
22.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Durant had like 17.
Yep.
Draymond had like 14. Clay had like 14, 15. Damn, that was lightweight. Understand? That was lightweight. They weren't even moving the ball like you're talking about, bro. Like Steph started dancing once when he crossed the hell out of
Gobert.
Gobert. I was like, yeah, bro, they finna kill these people. And then when your best player shooting 4 for 15,
Terrified.
he was scared, petrified, shaking in his drawers, shaking like a stripper. Like I'm done.
All right, CJ, what you got?
Man, honestly, this is an easy sweep right here. It's like no debatable. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not giving the Jazz any chance in this at all. They don't get a chance.
Savage today.
Yeah, they don't get a chance. They don't even deserve a chance. And I'm still trying to figure if Rudy Gobert, if he stopped spinning, like the dude is still spinning or what.
Let me say this real quick. Let me say this about
Let me
say this about Rudy real quick, because once the minute he got his knees like messed up, like I know it wasn't a significant injury, I know it wasn't a big, but you can't help but think that was gonna bother him in the future. Because you know those knee injuries don't even.
Hey man, did you just try to mount a Rudy Gobert defense? Is that what you just did? Did you just try to defend this man?
No,
okay.
I'm not defending him at all.
I'm about to let Manny cook. So my man Manny can go ahead and get his point out here.
Go ahead.
Okay, but hey Manny, hold up. Look, we're gonna make sure you understand something. Don't you dare. Okay. Defend this man, okay?
I'm not even defending him. I'm just saying.
You did, and I heard you with my own two hands.
All right.
Okay?
Regardless, if he was, regardless, if he, whether he was healthy or not, there'd be no answer.
Look, man.
No answer.
Blame his teammates. I'm gonna let Manny blame his teammates. What Gobert doing out there anyway? Why is Gobert on the wing? How about that? Give me some answers, man. Why Gobert out there? How about that?
Hey, y'all want to know something funny? It's really the only shit I can say. No disrespect to my dog Snyder, but that boy Gordon looking like he need Brad Stevens just as bad as Boston. At the Butler, I need that Butler Gordon, and he ain't that ain't. And I'm biased with Gordon too. Much I fuck with KD, much I fuck with Draymond. Like. I like to see Gordon get off, but like, dude, man, this something else, dog. And then just like he said, like, bro, Warriors they need to hit the 5th gear or the 6th gear on these dudes, man. They
hardly hit the freaking 3rd gear.
Like, yeah, like it was a real slow, basic game that was just like, if y'all score a little bit, we just gonna run off like 9 to 12 on. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's literally what they did, was just wait for them to get within 10 points. like you playing somebody on 2K, you try to catch up, but every time you about to make that play to change something, it just don't happen. That's what was going on. Like, whatever change the play that they wanted, they never got it. They just chased it the whole time. So that's that, man. You probably I wanted to get one, but nah, yeah, that's looking like the broom, man. I was gonna try to get one. Nah.
Well,
Yeah, it's hot.
all I gotta say is, good luck to Utah because they gonna need it. And what I saw yesterday, I got bored just by watching it. After the first half,
Bruh.
I was just like, after the first half, I was like, all right, I already know what this is gonna happen because
Listen, man. My bad, but
Right.
Snyder has a law degree, and they gonna need a lawyer after this ass whooping they finna get. I'm telling you, bro.
Hey, oh man, that's that's real facts, man. That's real facts. He broke out the law
For
degree
real,
on
that is facts.
Pull
all
out,
right.
Quinn.
Well, let's move on to the other beast, and we go into the East, the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Toronto Raptors. Yes, I want to ask to the LeBron stand over there.
You don't want to ask me. Maybe ask somebody else first.
All right. So after the first game, Toronto showed that they haven't really improved with all the players that they've added throughout the summer and in the trade deadline. Are we seeing another sweep? Let's start with you, Chris.
They're not gonna sweep them. They're not.
No. Why is that?
Look, okay. Kyle Lowry and Kyrie Irving pretty much cancel each other out.
Okay.
So when you only get 19 points from DeMar DeRozan, and he didn't shoot bad, he was like 7-16. He didn't have a bad game, but they know, like based on last year, we all watched the series last year. I think Toronto go win 2 games. I think DeRozan and Kyle Lowry will have 2 games where they combine for about 70 points, like they did last year, and they'll win. Because Cleveland, unlike, we were just talking about Golden State. We just watched Golden State catch 70 multiple times from Portland, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're equipped to handle that though. Like they cool with you having 2 players get 70, because that means you ain't letting nobody else score. Therefore, we're gonna just get 40 assists on you and we're gonna win the game. Like last night, Golden State had 32 assists, right? Okay, so it makes sense. Cleveland don't play like that. If you have 2 players, give them 70, cats start bickering. Cats start fighting. Brian start looking at Kyrie like, what you doing? Kyrie start throwing his hands up like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Love gets squeamish because he don't guard nobody at the rim. And I'm a Brian stan. I will tell you the truth. That team is not equipped for 2 guys to kill them. If DeRozan would have gave them a 30 piece, I think Toronto would have won that game. I swear, I really do. I think the difference between them losing and winning that game was DeRozan missing 11 points. I really think they needed them 11 points.
Yeah, I really think that 1 week rest really helped the Cavs out. But you know what? We got game 2 tonight. What do you think, CJ?
To be honest, I see 2-0 Cleveland. Like I really see 2-0 Cleveland. I don't see the Raptors, bringing it as like that. It's definitely 2-0. DeRozan may have a big game. He may have a big game. Man. That's about it. But I really see 2-0, man. It's simple.
Don't even give Raptors a chance. I said Raptors in 7.
I don't know, man. I'm not giving them a chance at all.
I know Chris is like, come on, bro. All right, let's go, Manny. So what do you think? You think the Raptors will turn it around, or you think it's going to be
Raptors is always going to be like on the edge of like getting better and never get over that edge, man. So I 5-game series, honestly, they're going to win the game because they Rose and Kyle are talented enough to win a game. Like they always get a little bit stronger when people start doubting. But then we'll have another make this a real series. It's gonna be the same thing last year. But that 1 game with Kyle Lowry just kind of show why he the man on the team, and then Cavs gonna handle business and get back on the next round. That's what's happening tonight, man. They this ain't gonna be that game. Cavs gonna come out here. I mean, the DeRozan probably is gonna give you that 30 that you looking for tonight. Something else gonna but it ain't happening. It ain't. Not none of them games.
All right. D, what you got?
Well, I think Toronto's going to get one game. I don't think it's going to be tonight, though, because Toronto is a physical team, and they're going to have to feed off their star power this game if they're going to try to win. But at the end of the day, bro, like Toronto, they are timid when it comes to playing Cleveland. They're real timid. What they don't need to start, they don't need this nigga Cal Lowry don't need to decompress. DeMar DeRozan, I like that he's going to the rack because they don't have true rim protection. But
that's kind of sad because you got Serge Ibaka.
I know. Like and then I don't expect Serge Ibaka from going to the hole, but you need to meet him there every time because LeBron got too many opportunities. But then again, Serge Ibaka's has to check Kevin Love at the wing, so on the wing. So I don't know, bro. I don't see them winning tonight. Not tonight.
Man, Raptors is just nothing but question marks, and you know what? You're either gonna see Raptors or you're gonna see a bunch of Barneys. That's just how I see it.
Fear the deer. I don't like the Raptors anyway. So,
well, you know, we can fear the deer all we want, but you gotta have to wait. But going to the next, I'm gonna transition to another thing, and when it comes to the NBA playoffs, we want to see all these playoff series to be like great. Like we want to be on the edge of our seats, and then we want to have that entertainment. Some of them not been as entertaining, like Warriors and Utah, Cleveland, and that city in Canada. But I will say this: what has been the best series in the NBA playoffs so far? What in this round? What is the best series to watch? I want to start with you, CJ.
That's definitely Washington and Boston. That's giving them some crazy views and ratings right now. Like, and this goes back to like even the season, of course, you know, the incidents that was going on, all the antics between, you know, Wall and Crowder, you know, that's going way back. So people wanted to see this matchup. Like everyone was talking about this from jump. So this is clearly the best matchup. I honestly want to see how the Spurs and Rockets go, but right now, if you're asking me off the top of my head, is this matchup right here.
That's true. Spurs and Rockets have been. I'm going for the Spurs because I don't like the Rockets. That's just my opinion. Y'all can call me biased, but I don't care. But let's go with you, Manny. What's been the best series so far? Manny, is he even there? All right. Well, let's go to you, Chris. What's been the best series so far?
I mean, technically, I guess it's Boston and Washington just because we've been watching cats go back and forth. But in reality, I really think it's Houston and the Spurs. One, threw people off so much. I think everybody going to watch the series when I thought everybody wasn't going to watch it at all. Because for all intents and purposes, as much as I love Kawhi Leonard, you know, he's a superstar in play only. He's not a superstar in making you want to watch a game. And the problem that you end up running into with Houston and San Antonio is I think James Harden's kind of in that same boat. This dude averaged 29, and you don't really hear anybody say, damn, man, James Harden in town. Got to go see him. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, it's crazy. You got two guys that can go get off and don't nobody want to watch them go play. And it's funny. Like, I'm glad to see Manny with his Detroit hat on because he probably know. He ain't heard one person say, man, I'm going to the Palace tonight to watch Houston. He ain't never heard that in his life. He never. So it's not So that's really the best series because we don't know what to expect. You know, it's like, hey man, I think the Spurs gonna come out probably win game 2, right? I think that series gonna go 7. I think this 30-point blowout just made people, hop off of it. But we all know Pop ain't good. We know Pop ain't getting swept. He ain't got swept in like 10 years, and it ain't damn sure about to be Houston. You know what I'm saying? It's been 7 years since they got swept.
Yep, 09-10 against Phoenix.
Yeah, so I'm like, I think Pop gonna have something together for him. That's the series I want to watch. I'm glad Boston and Washington was balling out.
All right, Manny. What's been the best series so far?
I agree, man. This is Spurs and Houston, man. Those from a talent level, as far as competition against competition, I say Kawhi is the hardest top league, top 3.
So you say the best series so far has been Spurs and Rockets?
Yeah, definitely, because those are Titans that's playing right now, dude. Like, I get the whole Boston and Washington. I like those teams, but them some young niggas. When they come down to the conference finals, we looking at what teams is actually gonna win. I don't see Celtics moving on to the next round and beating Cleveland. Like, I get it. Cool to watch them. What they fighting for right now ain't working. What Houston and the Spurs is trying to do is really challenge for really to get challenge the Cavaliers. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely.
All right. Well, I hear a lot of eating over there, Darren. So I want to go to you.
Man,
I want to go to you.
Eating,
what's been the best series? What's been the best series in your eyes?
Well, like Chris said, technically, the Wizards and the Celtics, but if I want to say myself too, I want to say Houston and the Spurs as well, because it's gonna be. I know these adjustments that Pop is going to make is going to be crazy, because San Antonio has the number 1 3-point defense in the whole entire NBA. So I don't see Houston getting off on them like that again.
Yeah.
Now, I will say this. LaMarcus Aldridge is really making me angry. I'm kind of getting tired of him.
You're a bum.
Yeah, he's definitely a bum. He is so soft. And honestly, Nene, he bodies a lot of people. Like, he's been bodying people for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But fam, come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, he's gonna have to step up. Like, he's gonna have to get some. Somehow they're gonna have to give him some easy baskets, because his mid-range game's been broken for the past 2 series. Like, he needs to do something if they really want to make it competitive. But I feel like Pop's gonna make it happen in some type of way.
All right. And CJ, do you agree with that?
Yeah, pretty much. It's Popovich. You know what I mean? Like, Popovich will make the proper adjustments. And this actually has the potential to be, better than Boston and Washington. But the reason being it's not like this right now, of course, everybody is going by what they saw in the last game. Like, they saw almost a 40-point ass whooping. So I mean,
For real.
that's what they saw that, and then they just pretty much just going with that flow. But everybody knows San Antonio is a better team than that. It was just one of those nights where the Rockets weren't missing. Like, the Rockets were shooting some disrespectful threes that just happened to just be going in, man. Like, they were coming down the court and just jacking in people's faces. It was rude, man. It was ugly.
Well, we're gonna see how the Spurs make adjustments tonight, because I don't know how pissed Popovich is gonna get, but we might actually see him there. But one more thing before we close out. Starting with Manny. We all talk about, and before the playoffs started, we all made a big deal that, you know, Celtics would be the worst number 1 seed, that that they would be the worst and they wouldn't compare to the number 1 seed back in 2007, Dallas Mavericks, the Knicks, the Heat, and the list goes on. Do you still see the Boston Celtics as the worst number 1 seed?
I don't know, man, because I don't got that list right in front of me right now. Like, if I had to say right now, I still have to say yeah, man, because all the other number 1 seeds I know still got, like, you know, more than 1 or 2 superstars. Like Isaiah Thomas and Al Horford, you can't tell me them guys would be the face of the number 1 seed team. Like, even right now, and also I do think that the Cleveland Cavaliers wanted that number 2 spot because they didn't want to play against Chicago, even though Rondo ended up getting injured anyway. I think that Cleveland kind of I question how if Boston really got that number 1 seed or Brown was like, no, we gonna play against who they beat in the first round.
Oh, some team in Indiana. I don't know.
Oh, the Pacers.
Yeah.
Damn, I couldn't even think of
Some team in Indiana. Motherfucker.
I forgot myself.
Hey man, look, all I gotta say is that commercial I've been seeing on the Gatorade, that Gatorade commercial, and he closes it out on that buzzer beater. Like, when the hell did you score that? So, but I want to go. But that's all right. What I want to go to Chris. What's your take, man? Do you still think the Boston Celtics are the worst number 1 seed?
I mean, did Boston lose to the Warriors in the first round?
No.
Okay, then no, they're not. And that's the end of that conversation. The worst number 1 seed is in my lifetime. Because I can't speak throughout NBA history. I think that's too much. Didn't we all watch Baron Davis and Dirk to the crib when he was the MVP?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, that's all you need to know then. That's it. And Dirk's one of my favorite players ever. He lost to the AC when he was the MVP. That's unacceptable. There's no way he gets to get from under the worst number 1 seed ever. He's the worst he got the worst number 1 seed ever. That's it.
All right. D. Darian, who is the Boston Celtics still the worst number 1 seed? I think he went away a little bit. But let's go to you, CJ.
I agree with Chris. Like that matchup with Warriors and the Mavericks. This is after the Mavericks coming off a finals appearance, and you know they trying to gear up to go back to the finals, and then they lose to Baron Davis, Matt Barnes, Steven Jackson, and them boys. Like, so yeah, I'm gonna agree with that. That's the worst number 1 seed. It's not Boston.
What you want me to do?
I'm telling me a championship team.
What's up, man?
I'm telling you. Manny, I'm telling you that the number 1 seed that lost to the number 8 seed is the worst number 1 seed. I say that, bro. I can't say nothing else.
How ridiculous that question is. If the Boston Celtics didn't lose to Baron Davis and Steve.
Hey man.
Let's go. Damn.
Hey man, what my man say? You are what your record says you is, man. Hey, I'm being fair, man. Manny, I'm being fair. Look, I'm being fair.
5 minutes.
Who got out the first round? Like, would you measure T-Mac getting in the Hall of Fame by how many times he got the first round?
I don't think T-Mac's a Hall of Famer, Manny. I don't want to have this discussion about T-Mac.
Small forward because he never been out the first round.
I don't think T-Mac's a Hall of Famer. I think he's in the Hall of Very Good.
He is there, but he is. That's like number 1 seed, and I don't think that they really a number 1 seed.
I mean, I agree with you, but what you want me to do? They didn't lose.
Hey, if you can't put the W in the column,
huh?
Champion already, and they not better than the Boston Celtics.
It is, man. Okay, they lost. Like what you?
Wait. Let's go to D. Let's go to D. Let's go to D.
They lost.
Play defense.
D, what you got? You got anything to say about that? Do you agree that the Celtics are still the worst number 1 seed? I think he's still gone.
Oh man, look. I mean, like, look. I'm letting Manny cook. That's my man. I don't know what he want me to do. You know what I'm saying? If they would have lost, I would have been like, yep, worst number 1 seed. But unfortunately, they won. So it's like, hey,
the Bulls, but you seen what happened? Like the Bulls had these niggas in the headlock, and then they lost basically their number 1 leader in that team. Imagine Boston Celtics losing Isaiah Thomas.
So that's what we're doing now, man. Man, that's what we're doing.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Because before he went down, everybody was saying that Dwayne Wade and Jimmy Butler, they're going to get it together and they're going to say, hey, we ain't going nowhere. They didn't think, everybody thought that Rajon Rondo going down wasn't going to be a big factor. But until they saw the Celtics winning 4 straight, like I said, it was going to happen.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all act like Dallas Mavericks played against the Warriors and Baron Davis went down and then Dallas still lost. No, these niggas lost against a dog-ass Warriors squad.
They were really good.
About to lose to a dog-ass Bulls team. That's what was about to happen. And these niggas got blessed. They're lucky ass. The Lord has been answering a lot of these niggas' prayers to get to the number 1 seed and to get out the first round, and they did that. Man,
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying that they lost. Like at the end of the day, I don't care how we gonna cut the cake. I'm like, hey man, Steph got a ring, right? I don't care how Steph got his ring. I don't care who got hurt.
Got it.
I'm a LeBron stan. He got the ring though. He's a champion. You know who not a champion? Charles Barkley, Karl Malone, John Stockton. You know how many niggas don't got rings? Patrick Ewing, they don't got no rings. It is what it is, man. You need a little bit of luck. You need a little bit of luck to get the dub sometimes. Dirk lost in the first round. He got the worst to me in my lifetime because he took that L and he got the MVP. He got a trophy sent to his house because he wasn't at the game to pick it up. What you want me to do?
Damn,
he wasn't at the game to get his trophy, man. He had to send it to his house via UPS. Okay?
Right, saying that the Dallas Mavericks was the worst.
I got to because they took that L. Now, and I mean, who else lost? I mean, who the other number 1 season lost to AC? Maybe it's them.
Miami too. Miami against the Knicks back in '99.
Okay, all right. We throw them up there. Yeah. I mean, whoever took this L, bro. Boston escaped it because they got that dub. And therefore, they like, damn, we ain't the worst no more. We made it to the second round. I'm like, damn, y'all right. I can't even hate on y'all no more. You know what I'm saying? I tried my best.
Well, you know what? All I got to say is that if you get out the first round and you're the number 1 seed, you're not the worst number 1 seed.
Exactly.
Facts.
Real talk, like don't get me wrong, man. Like I really fuck with Boston. I fuck with all them dudes. I'm happy that all these niggas successful, but I ain't just about to be. I ain't in the moment like that for them niggas. I see what's going on.
Well, you know what? Well, you know, I will say, no, Boston doesn't look good on paper versus, a squad like the Wizards, who do look better on paper versus, Bulls that did look better on paper. But
they beat them the first 2 games in Rondo. They were better. And Rondo said that they ain't had nothing in them. Avery Bradley admitted it. It was all on the wall, and then Rondo. And that's when Boston started winning.
No, maybe Rondo should keep his mouth shut. But you know what? But that's what it is. And that was the first round. Now we're in the second round. Celtics were up 2-0. Spurs, Rockets tonight, along with the Cavs and Toronto Raptors. We're going to see who's going to take game 2. But other than that, I want to appreciate you fellas for going on to today's show. Really appreciate it. excuse me, Chris, CJ, Manny, and Darian, who just got logged out at technical difficulties. So really appreciate it, guys, for going on to today's show. And if you guys want to go on the next one, let me know. But other than
All right.
that, it's your boy Dominic Cruz coming at you with another live episode of the NBA All Around. And until next time, guys, deuces.